Should Social Security be invested in stocks? I'm actually amazed how many people, right-wingers in particular, think this is a good idea. No. Let me count the reasons why. First and foremost, do you want the federal government as a shareholder voting your proxies? Do you want that to happen? What's going on in California with their stupid CalPERS? They're dictating to companies how to run their businesses. Do you want the federal government to do the same? I don't. You know why? Because I like women, all right? If you don't like women, you probably want the federal government to freaking dictate to corporate America how to run their policies. I do not want that. Back in the old days, yeah, Josh, that'd be great. Let's have the federal government, invest in Social Security and stocks and no big deal. That's when I trusted corporate America. And I did not trust the government, but I was like, corporate America, they'll stand firm against the government. Hell no, dude. This is fascism 101, corporatism and government combining. The right should not be for this kind of fascism. I'm just telling you right now. We shouldn't be. That's the left. The left they call it communism, but they're not. They're fascists, 100%. Big government, big labor, big business. We shouldn't be for that. All right, part two. The nice thing about Social Security, it gives you a stable, guaranteed income. The idea that we're going to compare that to stocks is stupid. Why would you ever compare a guarantee with a small cost of living adjustment to the market volatility? It's like comparing an annuity to stocks. Why would anyone ever do that? That makes no sense. Oh my goodness, look what I could have gotten if the Social Security invested in stocks. Look what I could have got my annuity income if we would invest in the stocks. Why do you think they came up with this thing called variable annuities? Because people are like, dude, I want to have more market upside with the markets and protect the downside. Yeah, well, it costs money for all this stuff, dude. If you want the guarantees, it's not going to be a freebie. You're just not. I don't understand this. What happened in 2000, 2001, 2007, 8, 9? Does no one remember this? Just because we had 15 years of a massive run of stocks, do people not remember what happened in 1966 and 1982? This is why the whole 4% rule has come to fruition, because of 66, 82 insanity. You don't want corporate America being dictated. I mean, look, I get it. Vanguard, BlackRock, they control these shares, so they're basically telling corporate. I get all that. But we don't want to add to that, though, do you? Do you want Joe Biden and his freaking Obama and their band of commies to tell corporate America how to run their businesses? Oh, you can't invest in freaking nuclear. You can't invest in natural gas pipelines. We don't want... Look at CalPERS, dudes. Oh, but Social Security, it's only giving us $3,500 a month with a guaranteed rate of return, with a cost of living adjustment that keeps up with the CPI. We can argue all day long about the true CPI. I get it, but do you actually want that? Where you say we're going to sacrifice a guaranteed rate of return for a freaking a fluctuating market? Look what happened in Japan. Social Security shouldn't be compared to investment. That doesn't make any sense at all. Why? Because I was arguing with this fool on Twitter the other day, on X. He's like, I could have had more in Social Security if they would invest in stocks. I said, well, you would have ran out of money if you started taking your portfolio out in 2000. He goes, there's never been a 15-year time frame where the markets didn't have a positive gain. I said, oh, you silly, silly man. You silly, silly man. What does Social Security do? It provides you an income. An income we can't outlive. It doesn't we have to tap into it, essentially. What do stocks do? On accumulation phase, yes, there has never been a 15-year time, and I would absolutely agree with that. Guess what? It doesn't happen when we're retired. We're no longer in the accumulation phase. We're in the distribution phase. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts. See you.